Source: CNN. CNN. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who has faced a parade of sexual assault lawsuits and a federal human trafficking probe in the last year, has been arrested, the producer's attorney tells CNN. Combs, who has been in New York City since last week, was arrested Monday at the Park Hyatt Hotel on 57th Street in Manhattan and taken into custody by Homeland Security investigations at approximately 8:15 p.m., a source familiar with the negotiations tells CNN. The arrest was made based on an indictment that is expected to be unsealed Tuesday morning, according to a statement from Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York. The charges and details of the case against Combs are unclear at this time. Negotiations for Combs' surrender had been ongoing, and the sealed indictment was voted on Monday, according to the source. "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office," Mark Agnifilo, an attorney for Combs, told CNN. Combs' attorney said that the musician has been cooperating with the investigation that led to the indictment and voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. His team maintains his innocence, and says he has nothing to hide. Sean Diddy Combs was spotted dining out in New York City on Friday, September 13. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. He is an imperfect person but is not criminal, Agnifilo told CNN. Agnifilo asked people to please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. Earlier this year, Combs became the target of a months-long sex trafficking probe by the Homeland Security Investigations Agency, which led to dramatic searches of the musician's Los Angeles and Miami homes in March. Following the home raids, a law enforcement source told CNN that the federal probe stems from many of the sexual assault allegations made in several civil lawsuits against the producer. CNN learned that the scope of the investigation is much larger, focusing on sex trafficking, money laundering and illegal drugs. Since last November, Combs has been hit with 10 lawsuits, 9 directly accusing him of sexual assault. As previously reported by CNN, several of those accusers have met with federal investigators for questioning as part of the wide-ranging probe. In an aerial view, the home of Sean Diddy Combs is seen during a raid by federal law enforcement agents in Los Angeles, California. On March 25, CNN exclusively reported in May that federal investigators were preparing to bring accusers of Combs before a federal grand jury for testimony, a significant escalation in the government's investigation that signaled the Justice Department was moving toward potentially seeking an indictment of the rapper and businessman. Combs has previously